gentlemen, welcome to it.
Good morning to the folks. What up to the youngins and bless up to the world.
And then they just put your info on blast like that.
It's what the people want to know, bro. My bad.
Nah, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to it. It is the Morning Shake with me, your host, Xavier Hendricks, and of course, my co-host, Mr. J.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's happening? Good morning to the folks. What up to the youngins and bless up to the world. Showers of blessings on this beautiful Monday morning right here in Gauteng, South Africa. It's going to be a good one, broski. It was a lit weekend, and we're starting the week off lit. We got a dope, exceptional guest in the building. Take two, bro.
Take two. Don't you want to welcome our guest this morning?
You got that juice.
Nah, facts. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to it. And of course, we got a repeat offender. Number two. It's the second time on the show. But listen, man, we got
take
upgraded. We got
two.
take two. We got an upgrade. We got a 2.0. We got some extra juice and
leveling
some extra
up
sauce added to what this man has been up to. Ladies and gentlemen, the creator of the ND Nomgenge Duo. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our guest, Mr. Sibi.
What's happening, broski? What's good, bro? How you doing?
I'm all blessed up, man. Thank you so much for having me once again for the second time on the inside
show.
Yeah, you brought your closet with you.
You brought the entire closet with you this time, my brother.
Yeah.
Bro, let's just want to lift your mic a little bit. Just lift it up a little bit.
A little bit more.
Major facts. Yeah, that's
Awesome. Thanks, man.
So, bro, you've been doing so much since the last time we saw you. You've been upgrading, you've been moving around, you've been opening new spots, you've been starting up new designs, you've been getting involved in so many different things. But before we get into that, for those of people who may not know you, or maybe they haven't watched the last time you were on, just give us a little bit of a background, bro. How did this whole thing start? How did you get to where you are now? And just kind of introduce the audience to ND. What does it mean? Why did you decide to call it Nomgenge Duo? And what's just the history behind that whole story there?
No problem, man. Thank you. So thank you guys for tuning in. Everyone from Mzansi, Eldos, Florida, Zonke Bonke. So the name is Siboniso Nomgenge, aka Sibi, known in the street. So it's ND, which stands for Nomgenge Duo. It's a clothing brand from the streets of Eldorado Park. So at the age of 2, we moved to Joburg. Me and my mom and my sister moved to Slovo Park. It's not far from Eldorado Park. And then from Slovo Park, we moved to Yaldos. And then that's where I started my schooling, from primarily secondary. And then that's where I started pushing from. That's where the entrepreneurial bug bit me. In high school, where I started selling sweets. So the hustling spirit has been with me since day one.
Selling wives.
No illegal goods, only legal. So where I started selling sweets and I started flipping happy socks. When the happy socks trend was happening, I was also part of it. Pushing there at school.
So you hopped onto the trend.
Always. My shoes was always shining with happy socks. So everyone was like, hey, your shoes are always shining with different happy socks. What's happening? Now I've got a fresh pair for you. It's going for 30.
You don't condone happy socks at school, though.
No, I was before then.
Didn't they complain at school for happy socks?
Nah, man, it's all about the steez. they always complain about the skinny pants and your hair not being cut. So they won't focus on
the happy socks.
The happy socks part.
That's at least puts
like
you in
now it's a thing. So you have
imagine
to wear your
imagine that, bruh. They don't worry about your socks, but they worry about your hair.
Facts.
So that happens.
So that happened. So I started pushing the happy socks because my mom was the only breadwinner at home. Remember that?
So you had to hustle, make a plan.
So I had to hustle, be a breadwinner, assist where I could because my mom had to make means for food, rent, and so forth, clothes, school clothes. And then I was like, nah, man.
Yeah. Because and how was it going though? Could you get by with the funds that you were getting?
Not that much, but it taught me the entrepreneurial and business perspective on saving and reinvesting and so forth. So I learned a lot from that small business that I had. So I used to sell fizzers, you understand? So because you need a fizzer just to first you
Yeah.
up.
Come on.
To
Come
first you
on.
up, you understand? So with that, the discipline,
Yeah.
my mom taught me like saving, reinvesting, and then that time I believe Standard Bank also had like a savings account. So I jumped on and that, so I learned, okay, right, from to bank, having your own
Yeah.
card. I was like operating like a cheese boy, but I wasn't a cheese boy. You
From
understand?
a young age.
From a young age.
So you just
because
had to make it work for
I
yourself.
had to make it work for myself.
Okay, so then at which point do you start getting to the clothing line? What kind of brings that energy of wanting to go into clothing? Well, are you just naturally into fashion, or how do we start getting into the clothing business?
I wouldn't say how did I get into it or in that manner, but at first when I was in school, I was also always a clean guy.
Oh, so you always
Always cleaned up, yeah,
Yeah.
clean
make sure your hair
shoes.
is cut, make sure everything.
Because my mom is a domestic worker, so always I say set a degree and ironing. You understand?
yeah,
So
yeah,
that's how I
yeah.
see it. So I was always in a nut. You understand? So from there, it started my discipline of looking after myself, irrespective of my background, coming from an
Yeah.
informal settlement and my mom being a domestic worker. I never let that put me down. I always, when I leave the house, my background or my upbringing does not.
How
move
much
with me.
respect how much respect and honor do you have for your mother, bro? To be able to have to, because she was alone, she had you, your sister, and she had to literally bring you up, bro, with a domestic salary, which we all know is not much.
Yeah.
And so you obviously had to also see what you could do as also a man in the house to try and pull your weight, try and see how you can also hustle, bring in some money, just so that the household can
Yeah.
survive. But how much respect do you have for your mother as far as what she had to go through to get you to where you are?
I don't think there's words that I can say I respect my mom like from 1,000 to 100 to 1,000,000. The honor that I have for my mom, I don't think anyone can buy it from me. Because the morals and rules and values that she instilled within me from an early age, that I can cherish for life. I don't think anyone can teach me that beyond my mom. Because I saw the sacrifices, she's always an early bird. So my discipline, everything, my ethics started from my mom. And from there, it feeded off to me. So she was a proper role model. I didn't have to look for a role model across the street or wherever. I started at home. My mom waking up at 5, coming back at 5 to 5, pushing and hustling for us. I never used to see my mom at games like where, at sports days, my mom is there because I understood that, no, she's pushing. So everything that I did,
But you
I-
didn't have resentment to that, to like, my mother's not here, why didn't she come? Or did you
That's the
understand from a
hustle.
young age you knew, my mother's busy, she's working?
Yeah.
it definitely hit me in most cases where, in most cases where your parents bring you lunch and your sneakers and so forth. I never had that. But I never let that put me down. I always knew that, okay, right, fine, I know what's the why behind my mom not being here. I always had
She's
the support
at work,
side.
yeah.
She's at work, she's pushing, you understand? I appreciate every second I spent with my mom, and luckily that I still have her now.
Yeah.
Whenever I make my millions, I'll definitely...
That's what I was
How,
going to
how,
say.
how,
now.
how do you think she feels when she sees all of this now?
She's always like in tears when people pull through to my house to do talks and interviews. Like, just seeing my mom, that's my whole vision. I want to see her happy constantly.
Yeah.
Besides of the money, because she's not a materialistic person, you understand? So she's always like seeing me happy and outliving my purpose, because my name is Siboniso, means vision. So
on.
I have to outlive my mom's vision,
Yeah.
being an example. So I am my mom's seed. You understand?
No,
So
no, definitely.
so that's the whole thing. When I move with my mom's reputation, with my mom's name. You understand?
Yeah,
So
and
all
of
those
course,
things.
the vision is to get mom a big house,
Yeah, man.
flashy
Yeah,
cars,
yeah.
and so forth on.
So you want to get to the place where you can be so financially independent, stable, to be able to just, your mother doesn't have to work again after that.
Definitely.
That's
I
the
put
aim.
That's the aim, where she comes in and work for her son. Not even work for her son, where she can manage.
She can manage,
She can manage the
business,
operation,
business, some stuff. So, bro, how do we get into the clothing line? So, and where did it start? Because I remember you was telling us the last time about the mask and all that kind of stuff. But where does it start? Do you start printing T-shirts? How do you start, bro, to get to a place where now you have such a big range? And we'll go through your range just now, and
Yeah.
you'll tell us about that.
So this beginning of ND, like I said at first, I started off selling sweets and socks. When I finished matric in 2015, boom, tried getting into Boston Media House, tried to getting to City Varsity, trying to get a bursary. No luck. Boom, down in June, 6 months down the line. What am I going to do? All that I know is hustling. And luckily in those days, I was still at youth. You understand? So my youth leader taught me the game of printing T-shirts. And I always had the selling within me. So he always said, nah, you know what? Let me teach you this game. Because he was in this game of doing T-shirts, personalized T-shirts and so forth. And then he taught me the game. So it meant that I swim. And I started swimming, learning how to pedal and move. So I started off doing customized T-shirts, like his and hers, caps with your name, because parents wouldn't. You want to see your name on a cap, you understand? That will make you buy it much more easier than me presenting someone else's
your
brand
or something.
So I started it off there, and then I started pushing my own, where I named it Siboniso, where I would wear T-shirts with Siboniso. Then I was like, so many people are called Siboniso here outside. Now they're gonna be wearing my brand or whatever. Then I was like, nah, man, I need something meaningful. From doing personalized T-shirts, and then from that capital, I took a certain percentage of it, reinvested it to ND, Nomgenge Duo. And then that's where I wanted to stand out from my competitors. Whereas I started like, on your personalized T-shirt, let's say if I make a T-shirt for Jay Perez and you, so it will have your names on. And then I will attach my ND onto it. And then from there, it started feeding off to the public, whereas I want something personalized with it, NC, ND, whatever you might call it. And then from there, I was like, no, man, there's something unique with this logo. There's something unique. So how can I evolve it, get it to the next level? And then I started wearing it, doing personalized wear for myself, while still doing the personalized caps and so forth, just to get the cash flow going. And then people started buying into my vision, where I would wear the ND, like wearing the freshest shorts, T-shirt, just with a different tweak to it than my competitors. And then from there, it birthed out to jackets, pants, and so forth.
Do you think that's the one thing that sets your business apart from others, or what's that main thing that stands out? Because you know, there's a lot of competitors that are coming out with clothing brands and so forth on. What sets you apart?
For me personally, and from my research, I would say that it's the vision.
Okay.
It's the vision behind the brand. The brand was birthed out of a struggle, movement.
Yeah.
And trying to make a change. So there's more to the brand than just any item that's tangible. There's a message behind it. You understand?
Yeah.
So to inspire and to uplift and to encourage the next person. Because when you move around an indie piece, someone will definitely give you a heads up.
Alright, bro. So you got a T-shirt on the table there. Don't you just want to take us through it? I see you got the proudly South African sticker on that.
Yeah.
Did you manage to connect with them, or how did that come about?
So I think last year, March, we became officially a proudly SA member, where they took us under their wing, seeing that there's potential in this brand. We see it going national, and we would like to mentor you guys and guide you going nationally.
So what do they do as a company, actually?
As an institution?
Yeah.
So they like trademark you.
Okay.
To put you on a global platform, whereas there's not much tangible resources they give you. But they plug you with the right people.
And that was last year March, you say, when they
March.
got on board.
Yeah.
How's things been from last year March to now, since they've hopped on board?
It's amazing, man. Besides them being on board, we still burn the midnight oil.
Of course.
Yeah, no facts.
So with that, we got more exposure on a national platform, because having your brand on their platform sets you apart from your competitor. Like you said, what sets us apart? It's our message that we're coming from a colored neighborhood, and I'm a black child. I normally used to call myself like I'm a chameleon. So like I'm touching this blue table, like dry blow. Do you understand? So whatever the environment only the positive side, I turned into it. So that's who I am. I'm a chameleon.
So you try to adjust. So
adjust, yeah.
So you're busy showing us this here.
So yeah.
So you connected with Proudly South African. They
Yeah.
hopped on board, connected you also to different
Yeah, so they expose us
connections.
to like these are the people that they handle. There's big brands like your Patus, your Trips are proudly South African, and a brand from Eldorado Park to be part because of that organization, because it's an organization where they share an open platform, taking our brands globally, exposing us, showing the raw talent, and also keeping it buying local. So that's our whole narrative. So yeah, so like this T-shirt is the never give up. Like you asked, what is the mission, the vision and mission behind it? So like, never give up. ND, only quality people. Strive for your dreams.
Yeah.
Push. Whatever you face, like it's a Monday, you can never give up. Whether the weather is snowing, raining, whatever.
Yeah.
You must keep pushing.
Keep pushing.
Exactly.
Understand? So there's a message behind every piece that we release, not just print or just design. There's a message behind it
Yeah.
to make you steezed up and we inspire you.
Exactly.
Do you pray over your clothes and stuff before?
Yeah, there's anointing here. Eh?
Come on. Come on.
Bruh, take us through some of these designs, and then we're going to speak about this your new kind of project with the schools as well. But take us through some of these tie-dyes and what the inspiration is between with all of this.
Yeah, so like now we know that the tie-dye has been a trend in the US and in Cape Town. So people have been knocking on our door saying, CB, listen, yeah, man, when are you releasing a few tie-dye items? And then I was like, hey guys, this market is a bit hectic to tap into. Let's see, we'll do our research and learn from it. And then now we have like exclusive limited edition hoodies available, tie-dye.
I feel it, really. Let me check this.
Like this one is the black one. And then this is something for the ladies, you can most. So you can spoil your lady with this one.
Yeah.
Even like they say real men wear pink, why not, eh?
Yeah, why not, bro? Why not?
And
You
that's
can rock
the
that.
instance.
Can definitely rock this teeth.
Then we hitting you
That's
with
like for the gamers.
yeah, then we hitting you
Those
with
gamers
see
like that,
neon,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
the neon vibe, you understand? So where, like I say, when you
Sounds
move, you capture the audience. Like when we posted this Friday, the orders were crazy. Pre-orders were coming in and pre-orders are opening today. So people like, even Sunday, people were like, "Nee, bring me geld eerste." Do you understand? Just to get the limited editions of these hoodies. And it's a perfect season. It's a rainy season. Why not get yourself a nice dyed hoodie?
Exactly.
Andy.
So, bro, then take us through some of those pants. I see on your Instagram channel, which by the way you guys might want to check out his IG page. You do a lot of these, especially with the ladies. Your models and all of that kind of thing. And also, if somebody wants to be a model, you must let them know what they want to do. If they want to be an ambassador or a model or something.
Definitely, the modeling applications are opening soon because the inquiries has been crazy. Like every morning, like CB, I would like to model for you. What would the T's and C's would be? And then I was like, let me just open.
Because
they thought we are a modeling agency and we are not. We are a clothing brand, guys. If you wanna be an indie model, buy the item. We'll post you.
Buy the item, and then
from there we can see.
This is taking a round. It's doing a round trip around the studio.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Everyone's feeling the material, feeling the quality. Making
so
sure.
That's the climate cargo pants, and then here we have the 100% cotton.
So this is like that climate cool that Adidas says.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I mentioned there, broski. These are your own designs, eh?
Definitely.
It's not just
It's not just
pants and then logo.
With the end, personalized. If you want something customized, let us know.
So you customize with the pockets, with the vibe, with the steez,
yeah.
with the weight sets and everything.
Everything, it's detailed. Like you can see, even the
This
stitch.
looks nice, bro. This looks like a nice material, like a strong material. Like almost like that overall thick
vibe, yeah.
That's lekker, bro.
You see, like we have different flavors of cargo pants.
And then there's pockets, you make these pockets yourself.
Yes. So our CM Trust is very talented. We give him the sketches and then he puts it together for us. So, like, look, check this blue one. I know you will kill this one, Lex.
You see, bro.
And broski, I
Sounds
know you
dope.
that's red one, right?
Paris will vibe with that.
Nah, this my one, bro. this my one.
That is a dope steez.
This one clean white tee.
Like even
Big
this,
facts.
the Indy car candy. That's what we call this one, the candy.
Candy
shop.
cargo.
Yeah, if you want to feel like a candy person, that one will be
If you want to
ideal.
be sweet, you know,
Yeah, like a cherry.
of course.
And
And then those blues are so dope.
Mm.
But I see that the steez is just like busy steez now lately, Jay.
Yeah, nah, I was just about to ask
this
you, bro.
rowdy vibe.
What inspires the vibe, bro? Do you check out, the scene, what's taking place on the socials and so forth on, or do you create your own vibe?
In most cases, we go with your westernized trend, what's coming, what's the colors that's popping in the near future, and then how we can, as a brand, implement it, because we are a sports urban clothing brand. So we have the urbanness, we have the sportsness,
Yeah.
and also we have the varsity kind of a feel. You understand? So we're communicating on different platforms. You understand? For people to feel a part of the brand, not just for a certain segment market, like in sports only.
Yeah.
We have the urban wear as well, where you can be dressed up like me. I'm more in the urban sports vibe today. So I'm feeling
I
more
like
relaxed,
that, bro.
you see. So here I'm tripping the long sleeve, NDVW. Why? What's it inspired by? You know the Kasi, VW.
Oh, I
Inspired
see
by-
the logo. I
Yeah.
see the logo.
So
Yeah.
automatically when you see this one, you're thinking VW. So we're calling this one the NDVW, understand? And then this.
So a lot of your inspiration comes from the cassie, no?
Everything. Everything. Like when clients communicate with us, that's where we take the lingo from to say that now that will inspire a certain piece, the color. You understand?
Yeah.
So from there, it will be much more easier to resonate with a client or potential client
Bro, I
or
wanna-
whoever.
Okay, no, finish. Sorry, what were you gonna say now? I wanna get into those, what do you call this, raincoats.
Yeah.
So tell us about this raincoat, bro. And me one day, Jay, let me be a model there.
Come
On the
on now.
raincoat. Jay, you got a model, the green one.
Yeah, let
let
me
me-
swag you up.
Okay, CD. Yeah, swag us out, bro.
Let me
Swag us out, bro. Make us look nice and fancy. So, guys, this is the raincoat vibe going here. And of course, it's been
Plus, it's
raining.
a perfect day, yeah.
Exactly.
For
bro.
it.
It's been raining.
Let's make it happen.
So let's get that raincoat energy going.
Yeah.
Alright, let's check this out. So it's the
Although I'm trying to rock one of those hoodies, bro, especially that gray one. That gray one's dope.
He's like a vibe, bro. Alright.
So we're doing it live on the show. Which one, Jay?
Yes.
The gray hoodie, but yeah, that gray one, bro.
Trying to see what I look like.
That's one.
Yeah, the gray one, bro.
Yeah, bro, that gray
I
one.
don't know what
Bro,
size.
I wanna try that. I wanna try that one with the green. Shocking. I'm not that kind of person, bro.
Let's kill
I-
first the raincoat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
no
let's do the
problems, no
raincoats, bro.
problems.
But you see, I'm not the kind of person to rock like weird colors. I'm the black and white kind of guy.
Yeah, bro, let's
but,
go for it.
But maybe maybe you should
Cool.
just sometimes you just get
cool.
out of the comfort zone.
Let's get that drip going, broski.
Sometimes you gotta get out the comfort zone.
You're switching it up.
You know. And then of course it's nice and long, bro. This is a vibe actually.
Yeah.
This is definitely a vibe.
It's on that ASAP kind of a vibe, you see, like.
Yeah.
How's that, Jay?
Nah, it's dope. You all need to tell me. I can't see myself.
We need a
But
mirror
yeah,
in the studio.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Yeah, you see.
But I think it goes with
Is
the black
that the white
goes-
shot over there?
complements-
Alright, so
yeah.
this is the
Even
white shot.
Like even your t-shirt, it complements like the print.
It does,
on
bro.
it.
No vibe. So here's the wide shot for the folks at the spot.
Yeah.
This out. You know, Jay. So
What the youngins be doing, bro?
Yeah.
Bro,
Check
nah,
them
bro,
out,
the
check
youngins
them out.
do this, bro.
Comments.
so yeah, drop the comments there on the box. What do you guys think about this steez here? Drop the comments there in the box, guys. What do you guys think about this swag out here, man? We got some comments here. People are saying fire emojis.
Yeah. Keep it
We
coming,
got good
keep it
morning. Good morning, ladies. Mate, what's going on? And then, of course, we got my boy Joe. Joe, you're supposed to be here, bro, for the show.
Yeah,
know,
where
we're
Joe
supposed
at?
to deliver. Joe says we need that triple XL. And then we got Nate says CB. Summer bless sakes. It looks too fresh. Yeah, bro. Keep Nate, just keep saying that, bro. Just keep saying that in the comments. Yo, spam the homie.
Foldable, so they go in a pouch. You can have them when you're going out.
Which one's just the raincoat? Alright, so the raincoats are foldable. You can
Package them, yeah.
package them neatly, leave them in the car. So you don't know if you now somebody decide
Yeah.
it starts raining like this morning, you somehow have it in the car like
facts.
like a umbrella. And then, bro, how much are these ones going for? Because these ones are actually a vibe. Bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Right, these ones, they're going for 450.
Great. The raincoats. And of course, it's got the hood.
So which ones did you speak about? It's a vibe.
That's these. Got that fashion show going. Back, I'm showing the folks here.
Let me show them
That's the
what,
orange.
like, that's
That
the
one you
orange.
wear it at night.
This is the orange mellow.
You wear them at night so the cars don't bump you. So they see you out here in the streets. Nah, bro,
We're running these streets. We're running these streets.
major facts. Alright, so that's the raincoat energy. Jay, let's check out this hoodie steez, bro.
Yeah.
Check out this hoodie steez. Bro, we got a full-on fashion show. You were supposed to bring some of the models, bro, today. Let them model, yo, walk on the table. And all that.
I'll definitely do so.
What do you mean, bro? We out here.
I'll call them out.
What do you
Bro,
mean?
We need some.
I made you
we
guys
need some
use of the
lady
props.
energy
I made
as
you
well,
guys
bro.
use.
Yeah, bro. You need that feminine energy.
Some more male viewers.
You need that feminine
Yeah.
energy as well, bro.
Yeah,
Most
that's the
definitely
best way.
that.
That's the best way.
That lady energy.
I see you.
Bro, this thing is
Marketing
nice,
that.
bro.
Sorry.
And you see, and then how much are these ones, bro? Because this is a vibe as well, bro. I
On
ain't
its
even
own.
gonna lie.
On its own. On its own.
Even this hosties that's here, bro.
Already. It's a vibe on its
This
own.
steez that's here is
It's a
so
vibe on
clean.
its own.
So clean. Let's check this shot here, bro.
On the pink one.
Paris, how's this vibe, bro?
That's a vibe, bro.
That will be dope with this, with my steez that I've got now.
Yeah.
With the steez I've got on now, that will definitely, this brown.
Yes, come on.
Yeah, bro. Real men wear pink.
I'd love to, bro, but the muscles is.
Is that a
bro,
bit too small?
Yeah, you have to bring a.
My hair's not cut though.
You gotta get a double X for this, homie.
Come in short, come
Pull
in
through,
short.
bro. Pull through.
Yeah, broski, you had to bring a double XL for me, bro.
I'll definitely.
Bro, this steez is so nice, bro.
I didn't know that you're so puff, bro. You've been picking
Hey,
up, right?
hey,
You've been
broski.
pumping
Pumping the
puffing.
iron, bro. Been pumping the iron. Nah, bro, this steez is
Jesse, come in short.
clean.
Presenting to you
How does it feel, bro?
the
You
anti
feel like a
swag.
boxer.
That's what fits me, man.
Brian,
And
this one
I know
fits
that
me
one.
also communicating.
It's communicating with
This one is communicating with my body, man.
Give him your top. That you had on.
Swap.
Let's exchange.
Trade deal. The blind soft, bro. Like a soft.
Yeah.
Like that's when I can make cowboy.
You see. You can just the whole day like us.
You
It
can wear
has
that
that
cowboy.
texture.
You're just wiping yourself the whole time. Trying to feel that vibe. Alright, bro.
facts.
Okay, so then the hoodies, what are we looking at there price wise? Because I'm sure people at home are wondering, hey, this looks nice. What are we looking at price wise?
The hoodies go for 300. So we just want to see how's the market because normally our hoodies start at 350.
But
The
you're just
ones-
trying to test
yeah,
the
these
market
ones we're
first.
testing out
So it's
the
that
market.
intro, that
Intro vibe, yeah.
intro deals, intro sales, you know.
Get them in taste.
Just that first preference sales. I want to check this one, bro. Since Jay
You're showing his raincoat now.
wants to do the whole show in a raincoat. Alright, guys, and how's this tease here? Bro, this tease is so nice, bro. And I'm not the kind of person to rock like weird colors and things. I'm always black and white. That black and white energy,
But like it's even eased like the colors. It's not there too much
it's not
mixture.
too crazy, yeah. Alright, bro, let's carry on with the show, though. Jay wants look at Jay, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock this for the show. Is it cool?
Cool.
Yeah, bro, I'm
Definitely.
rock this for the show also.
Facts you don't need? Yeah.
You want,
And the
bro,
pants?
come try on the pants. Come try on the pants. And that's how your mother always told you, mustn't wear onis with the hoons in, because you never know when you
Never
need
know.
to.
I want the black one, bro.
No, I'm taking this one. I'm gonna try it.
Small again.
Try this, the red one also.
This is small. This is mine. I swear from Faure.
This is just dope, Steve.
Nah, factuals. Broski, from the onset, bro, just getting back to the journey. You didn't work a 9 to 5, eh? This is your
hustle
this is
from
your
day
hustle.
one.
Yeah, this is my full time. This is my full time. That's
From
where
day
I,
from
Day
day
one
one.
hustle.
my only hustle I had. Just bear in mind for 2 weeks. A
For
week or
2
2
weeks?
only.
Took you 2 weeks to
where-
realize that's not for you.
Like I was burning the oil at Lenasia. I was working at McDonald's flipping burgers.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you see,
yeah.
bro, you don't tell us that side of the story. You don't tell us that side. So you're flipping burgers at McDonald's,
Yeah.
and
then
then
that
you're
was
there for
when-
2 weeks.
That was just when I finished Matric. Then I was like, nah, man, something is burning within me. I can't be. And I was always the smile guy. They used me always in front where I just give you the
Yeah,
delivery, the
yeah,
package
yeah.
by the smile booth.
Smile.
The smile booth. Because I always had a Colgate
smile.
smile, you understand? So they make use of it.
Yeah, bro, your teeth are clean though. Major
Yeah,
facts.
man, thanks, man. So I worked there for 2 weeks flipping burgers, doing graveyard shifts. Then I was like, nah, man. They even tried pushing me to management at that
Serious?
early stage. Then I was like, guys,
This is not for me.
this is not for me.
In the first 2 weeks.
In the first 2 weeks, with all due respect, I love you guys. Thank you for everything. But my heart is burning for more. To get to
Even
love-
though they
out
wanted
love-
to give you
see.
management position and all that.
Yeah, then I was like, nah, man, thank you guys. I'll support you more
Yeah.
with my
Yeah.
vision.
Exactly. I'll have more money to come
I'll
buy
have more,
burgers.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, sorry Jay, what were you were
No, you still basically taking us through that journey. So obviously after 2 weeks you said, you know,
I
deuces.
resigned.
You said
Yeah.
deuces to that, no to that. Were you busy with the clothing while you were still flipping burgers?
It was that time when I was doing personalized, customized wear in that, not
What
in
is
this
a
yet.
2016, 17?
2016.
Yeah.
2016, April. 2016 April, pushing there in Lenasia, hustling, pulling through to elders and so forth. Then I was like, and I was getting my bros, yo, CB, you at make this. Yeah. This is where I'm at. But I know
Oh,
to say
people
that.
knew when they come there to McDonald's, they see you there.
They'll see me. And I'm like, oh, you pulling up? Yeah. Here's your meal, bro. Thank you so much. See you. Saturday.
People recognize you from home and
You
whatever.
understand?
Yeah.
So that's where I pushed my 9 to 5. That was my only 9 to 5. I
For
never
2
did
weeks.
call center. I never did all those other 9 to 5s. Only McD's. And then I was like, nah, I can't.
I don't even know if you got a check there though, bro, because 2 weeks.
They paid me. Luckily, they paid me like, I think it was 1.5 for my 2 weeks. Yeah. And with that 1.5, I reinvested it into material to burn. To
Nah,
fuel
bro,
my
but
hustle.
you see, the thing is, you can definitely see that. Look, a thing with the only way you're gonna get things done is if you're really passionate about it. Here's a pens, bro. Here's a pens. Show the people
Hey,
the pens
man.
there.
Hey, man.
You must just gain so 300 Ks.
Yeah. Steezed up.
Do you want my belt? Do you want my belt also? Hey, man.
Shoo.
There's it.
Just watch out.
Issue. Issue.
Come on.
Issue.
Six
Come on.
pocket.
Issue.
Six
Come on.
pocket.
Cover the legs. Cover
Come
the
on.
legs. Cover the CR7 legs.
Come on. Do that. Hey,
Hey,
lift the top.
hey,
Lift the top.
hey,
Lift the top. Hey.
There's a 6 pocket tipper.
Hello, Jesse. What up? Good one, bro. Good one.
There's a 6 pocket. Tipper. Yeah, bro. And so then you see the passion that you show in your brand, bro.
Yeah.
It rings through whichever way. What are they saying
Nah,
there?
I'm just-
What is Joe saying? so because the thing is, everything you made, you reinvested into
Yeah.
a brand. You reinvested into a brand. And that, for me, bro, that to me is like, it shows passion, because there's no such thing ever in life that you can build if you're not gonna put that energy in, you're
Yeah.
gonna put that time in, you're gonna reinvest that passion. And I think it's be living in a time where people want things quickly, man.
Yeah.
People wanna do something and then it somehow works
Quick
the
fix.
next day.
Yeah.
And that's not how it works, bro.
No, definitely.
How long
Overnight.
did you take before, and was there moments where you thought like, yo, is this thing gonna work?
Yeah.
You know, how long did it take for you to finally, hey, the people are liking it, the people are actually switching on, they're starting to ask about it now. How long did it take for you to get to that place? And were there moments where you were discouraged?
Definitely. Every second, every minute, every year, I faced that hurdle, that obstacle where I felt like, nah, man, it's time to give up. I remember in 2017, most of my friends that I graduated with in 2015, got their degrees, got their diplomas, got all those things, achievements. They were in corporate, they were working, they were hustling. You can see the change.
And now you start comparing.
Now I
like,
start
"Yes,
comparing.
Maybe I
Hey,
should have
I'm-
studied. Maybe.
Yeah, you understand? So I always had that behind at the back of my mind where when am I gonna get to that level? When am I gonna have that clothes? When am I gonna have that access to be like them? But my desire was bigger than that. My hunger was bigger than that to make sure my vision is foreseen like today. You understand? So I always had it in the back of my mind, like no CB, because you must know that I always post every day. So imagine you posting for the whole month, no sale.
I can imagine.
You understand? Trying
Now,
to push sales.
I obviously have my own thing running also. Sorry, Joey's asking how much is the pants?
The pens, the
Triple
cargo
XL.
pens are 450, bro. But the ones that Jesse wore, it's 4. So they still new in the market.
Yeah.
I know, Joe.
So it's those
has
intro
been-
sales.
Yeah. I know, Joe, you a cargo person. Pull through, bro. Pull through.
Yeah, Joey's the cargo. So I've also been doing my own thing, and I know how it feels, bro. In the beginning, when you just trying to get that momentum going, you're trying
Yeah.
to get that energy going, bro, and then you just like wondering, when are people gonna switch on? When are
Yeah.
people gonna vibe? When are people actually gonna take my thing seriously?
Yeah.
And then at which point do you get where it's like, okay, right now, your things are now starting to work out for me now.
When from selling from a brown box to a pop-up, like everything evolved to a stage, from selling from a brown box to having my own first pop-up in Extension 5. And then from there, we got the back room where we turned into production and also a physical store. You understand? So we started seeing the growth from there when we had our first pop-up and people, the food trafficking was heavy. You understand? So we saw, no, we on road.
workable,
It's
yeah.
workable. It's doable. We just need to burn the oil more and have more sacrifices like on packaging and also creating the demand, using the right people as influencers to get the brand where it should be.
Exactly.
You understand? So we had to always do those things. And then from there, the demand started increasing like now. Last year in December, we bought our first container.
Your first container.
First container.
So we're gonna go into your new store that you're busy opening right now, and then we're also gonna go into what you're doing with the schools. But before we go to that, you've been speaking the whole time. You've been mentioning words that burning the midnight oil.
Yeah.
The concept of burning the midnight oil. I want young people that's watching this, or even people who's gonna watch it after it's gone live.
Yeah.
Explain that concept to us, because a lot of people, as I said earlier, wants instant success.
Yeah.
And sometimes when people are successful, they make it seem like, yeah, just do this, and it's
Yeah.
gonna work. But they don't tell you about the midnight oil.
Yeah.
They don't tell you about the failures. They don't tell you about the time where you are posting for a whole year and you sold one thing. They don't tell you about those days. Tell us about the midnight oil, bro. What's the concept behind that?
So the concept behind burning the midnight oil is where I look at my situation personally, where I was trading from a brown box and checking my background, checking my mom's struggle, what that behind, because it was much more easier for me to give up and to go corporate because of my current situation.
And blame
at
it
home.
on the situation.
And blame it there. I
Yeah.
have the right reason to do that. So that's my reason one. That's the first challenge I faced was my background, my upbringing. And then number
You're
two
not coming
is
from money.
you
There's no one
understand.
that's just to give you 10,000 or
10,000 to
100,000.
push to turn it into what we have now. So that was my downfall at that time. But I never let that obstacle get us down. I always had a good support structure from church, friends, and family. You understand? Even though my family does not support me as much as I want to, but the streets, you understand? Always understood the person that I am. You
So
understand?
number
So
one is your background.
Yeah.
Number two, you were going to say number two.
number two is like my competitors. They saw that ACB is doing it, so we can also do it. From there, I had to change. So I had to be more technical. I had to be more theory. I had to discipline myself, whereas I had to be less on the street
And actually
more,
do some
and
homework.
and
Yeah.
do more homework, and where I prepped for a pop-up. My marketing has to be my posters. I invested in all that. Remember, you just don't pitch up to sell. There's a whole
There's
value
a whole
chain
lead up to the market.
to the market. You understand? Even the same thing with the container. getting it ready. There's a whole thing. There's a whole process.
branding,
The
your
whole
all-
branding.
yeah.
For us to get Andy to where it's at today,
Yeah.
we had to sacrifice a lot. Like I would say, I sacrificed a lot. My time, so I never had like, in most instances, I couldn't go out with my friends like clubbing and have so much girlfriends and all those things. Why? Because I was burning the midnight also. I had to make lots of sacrifices to get the brand where it's at and also where I want it to be. So sacrifice was number 2. So I had to sacrifice a lot of challenges because I could have easily, like you said, I could have easily sold drugs. I could have easily gotten into alcohol. I could have easily went into depression. But luckily, I had Christ on my side. So
That's good.
I could make it. You understand?
Yeah.
So I could easily make it by having him backing me, motivating me, reading his word, him nurturing me. So all my experts, like from physically and all those things where I built myself financially, spiritually, mentally, physically. And also I made sure my circle, the people that I connect myself with, it's people that I look
That's
up
gonna
to.
help to
Yeah.
to motivate.
To motivate me. Like even my circle, you won't find us all doing the same trade. Photographer, PR guy, marketer. You understand? Businessman.
So that
in
we
a
can
different,
build each other,
we can
yeah.
build one
Yeah.
another up. Where you are failing, I might be strong. Where he's failing, she might be strong. You understand? So it's a whole
Yeah.
value chain that
course.
we are building. Because that's the same system Soweto is doing. Big guys that's doing the most in Soweto are doing the same thing. Why can't we develop that from the hood to
Facts.
take our personal lives to the next level and also to showcase that there is great potential from where we come from. You understand? So
true.
we're preaching that. That's what we stand for.
There's a point you made now about
That's dope
sometimes
though, broski.
there
Thanks,
is
man.
those-
Thanks, man.
that
Thanks.
Really
needs to
needed
be
I needed that motivational
needs to be
music.
time-stamped and
Yeah,
checked
that's
where
what.
you are, but here's the thing, bro. There's something interesting you mentioned about sometimes you're looking for that almost affirmation from family or from the people you're looking around to think that
They
sure
will
they're
do.
gonna support, they're gonna do, and 99% of the time you find that there's either elements of jealousy, there's elements of
Yeah.
they don't want to support, there's elements of not wanting to see you move forward. I'm not saying that is the case with your family, but more often than not you find
True.
that
Yeah,
is the
to
case.
generalize, yeah.
But I want you to tell us, come from an angle of what can we do if your family doesn't want to support you? What do you do if you can say, yeah, it's me and my mother, and from there I'm gonna have to find the support somewhere else.
That's where I was. That's where I was. Not much of my family supported me at that stage when I was starting to hustle. My mom would always fuel, like when I was in media, my mom would always fuel my dreams, like go to casting and commercials and all those things. And then from there, what the little money that I got, I could have made ends meet at home. And then now from a business perspective is where even though your closest friend don't support you, don't let it get you down. You have a bigger vision in mind. You know where you want to see your brand, your vision. You want to see it at Mr. Price. You want to see it at Markham's. You want to see it at G-Star. You want to see it at Nike stores. That must be your motivation daily. Don't let J. Perez's motivation get you where you want to be. Because we as human, we fail one another every day. So I always have that, okay, right, fine. I don't need any validation from anyone. Even though now and then we do need it, kind of a heads up. Motivation.
push, yeah.
Keep going. Like guys like you at youth made a huge impact in my life. Like Pastor Eric Ogertse made a huge impact in my life, believing in me. He's not family. But the way he preached into my life made a change.
To say you must
I
keep
took,
moving.
you understand? I took all those principles he gave me and implemented them. And look at me today. I will always credit him for molding me with the word of God to get me where I'm at. So in most cases, like look at now when I think this year we just got Tebe, and this guy is a African pioneer in the marketing game. He saw potential. I've been messaging this guy for the whole year, last year.
Yeah.
Bro, listen here.
Blue
We're
tick.
building Africa's #1 brand here. I need you on board. And this guy built Nike Africa. When
So
I
he
came,
has that.
he has that strips to say that he knows how to build brands. So he helped Patu, he helped Drip. So all these big brands,
Yeah.
he has helped. And then me from Eldorado Park, I wasn't afraid.
Of course.
I called him out and was like, hey, Baba, what's that?
Yeah, where you?
Listen here, this is who we are, this is my moves. And then he was like, okay, listen here, that and the other for a whole year. And then he pitched a few weeks ago in Eldos, called him out. And then he was like, my boyki, you're really inspiration. And then from there, when he made a public post, the whole of Mzansi was taken by storm by our story. You understand? So I didn't let someone at home or my neighbor get me down from not believing in me. I believed in myself. First, you have to first believe in yourself. And then from there, it will feed off
Exactly.
to others.
People will see, oh, this guy is
You
serious.
see,
Exactly.
because the discipline and the sacrifices that you make into your vision. So from there, it will feed off. Like I always tell my team, guys, if you guys are not willing to burn the oil, I'll show you. I'm always the leader. I'm always the leader. I don't preach. I show
You
them.
love it,
I
yeah.
love it. I'm a true testament
that walk.
of my hustle, you understand?
Exactly.
Whereas I burn. I never give up. Like my first slogan was never give up. Andy never gives up. And who is Andy? That's me. So I'm out loving my purpose in the brand.
100%. Bruh, your shop.
Yeah.
Wait, I think let's go to the school situation quick before, and then we'll end off with the shop situation. But what's your aim with the school? I see you got some school jackets going here.
So yeah. So we got like, so we started getting into the school market now recently, last year actually. So we did like 3 schools, Eldo Main, we did Eldorado Park, secondary we did, Kliptown.
How did you come up with that idea? Did you just see matric jackets and you thought maybe I should jump in on it?
And how was the approach as well, bro? Do you approach the
so
principal?
yeah, what does like in school, man? I always find it the jackets were always lame. The jackets were always lame, the design and so forth. So it was bored, man. Because I always wanted like to have a steez. Like in matric, I always wanted my blazer to have my
look
name.
like something, yeah.
Yeah, it has the school logo. But the teacher never took me to cop. They never took me to head and things. So I was like, okay, I see a market here to be changed.
Because the lighters are gonna wanna
Yeah.
look nice,
You understand?
especially
Because
matric. Yeah,
Matric. It's a year where you have to show off
Yeah.
because it's your last mile. You only have 6 months to push. And then I saw people tapping into the market, but I never had the vision that we had
exactly.
to change
And
it.
the resource
And
and
the
the
resources.
knowledge. Yeah,
You see, from my experience in the printing game, I brought that into the manufacturing part, where we went into
show us this
changing the
jacket,
game. Like check here, this is your Nike level, where it's a full-on sub matric jacket. Normally,
it's
at first
even
you always
thick,
hit,
bruh.
it's thick.
I can
The
feel it. It's
material,
nice
like
and
the-
heavy.
The quality assurance, the stitch, everything is to detail.
I can see that,
like an
bruh.
item that you will find at the
Proper.
ND store.
Exactly.
So that's what we want to present to the matriculants in most cases. You see? So
at us, bruh.
motivating them.
It's like as
Even
in
the
the lining and everything.
Yeah, it must be to the T. So we're pushing the brand with that. So whereas people, when you're a matriculant, you wear the brand with passion, knowing that it's manufactured by ND. It's a local supplier taking the globe by storm.
Exactly, bro. And why not? Why would you not want to?
So you designed these for
The school.
the schools. That's
Yeah.
dope, broski.
That is dope.
And the principals gave you a heads up.
And
They
this
were
is
like,
school's
cool. Or did you
talent,
have to force it or?
We have to force it. We have to. There's obstacles
There's-
always. There's
yeah, nah,
always.
facts,
there's
facts.
always. There's always.
It's just 2020, nah?
Yeah, it's 20. Yeah, it's a
shows
2021. Then we have a
And then
20.
here's got
It's 2021. It's last year's one.
2021.
Yeah, it's 2021's edition.
And we were speaking off air before we started that here, if you the process of actually manufacturing this is so detailed that if you make one mistake here, you end up actually losing
whole jacket.
majority of the jacket.
Yeah.
Because now, like, let's say this goes wrong, you can't do
Besides,
anything.
you can't do
with the
anything. You have
jacket.
to restart the whole jacket in order to get it
So that's how
from
much time and effort and actually thought goes
into that.
these products.
You see?
So okay, and then so you approach the schools. Did the school end up taking it?
Yeah. So they, I think about 200 students
Mm-hmm.
to 150 had these jackets. So the demand was
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 nice
high.
and strong, yeah.
It was nice and high and strong. So because when we went in low, just to get our name out there.
Just to
now
see
we-
also the response.
Yeah. So like now we in demand. So now we in demand. So
Now you can move with it.
So now we want to go into the south, like your president, your Mondio, where we get the brand, we're moving with the brand,
Exactly.
and also taking quality products out.
That's initiative, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's initiative, and that's thinking outside of the box as to how can I get my brand out there.
Yeah.
And it's a dope approach to say, okay, let's go schools, let's do this, like
Yeah.
really. And you know what, bro? That shows that you're really putting effort and thought into how you're gonna build this thing. And then your store, bro. What's happening with the store?
Yeah, so the ND flagship store is under construction, will be launching. So I'm inviting you guys and the viewers the 26th of March. Pull through to Eldorado Park, 49A Coming Road.
The grand opening.
The grand opening. Whoa, where we cutting the...
What's the date there?
The 26th of March,
26th of March,
2022.
so it's now.
Yeah.
Now March is coming up soon,
It's
yeah?
soon. Please bring your drone, bro.
Okay. Get some drone shots.
Nah,
Some drone shots.
so that's the store, bro.
So that's now where we going. Like now, currently we're in the backyard, so we couldn't fully express ourselves. So now in the Andy flagship store, we will be telling a story of Andy, where we started from a box
Do you have the pictures and stuff?
on how it looks.
No, on
The journey.
on the
Think
journey.
I-
You
On the
must
journey.
keep the journey, bro.
Yeah,
And you must like
Yeah,
blow it up the picture.
we
Hang it
documenting
in the store, bro.
We're documenting it.
People
every-
must know this
they
thing
must
came
know.
from here.
Yeah.
And this is out because one day when you're walking in Mall of the South, in Southgate, in the Glen,
Yeah.
wherever, and you see that store there up there, you
There must
must
be a message
there must
behind
be even those pictures nah, behind the counter. You just give me some funds, bro, for my
Consultation.
Yeah.
the consultation fee.
Alright. I see you.
But even those like where the counter is,
Yeah.
have those pictures up, bruh, so that when people like come, because that story is even inspiring.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you know, picture of the first store and then have the date under it to show that that's where it
Yeah.
started, and then the second store,
Yeah.
and then as people like you know at Mr. Price how they have these like
The
deep
whole-
pictures
the
up.
whole Hall of
Obviously,
Fame
you'll
vibe,
make
yeah.
you'll make it fancy, but then when someone walks in and they even ask the guy behind the counter or the lady behind the counter, so what's that?
happening there?
They must say,
Yeah.
"Nah, that's where the store started. This is how, bruh, that inspires already.
No,
It's like,
definitely.
oh, this is a local thing. Yo,
Yeah.
bruh, this is from, it's from
Yeah.
Eldos. Yo, that's how started this thing, you know, and that is inspirational, bruh, to see that story.
You see, like Mr. Zek, there's the whole narrative that we are pushing. We're pushing the indie flagship store to be a tourist attraction in Yaldos. Whereas when you go to Yaldos, where can you take people? To the indie flagship store, whereas we can tell our own stories. Where, like I said, every item is a storytelling product. So when people from the UK comes through and they purchase an item,
They must go
They
back
must
and
go
show
to
I
see
bought
it.
this at this store. Like they
And
took a
there's a
photo in
message
front of
behind
the
it.
shop.
Yeah.
They tell the story and they speak to their
it's
people.
not just you buy and leave. No, there's a message. So there's a whole experience when you come into the indie store. Like now, currently in the backyard, when you come in, you buy and purchase. We take a photo of you. You sign the Indie Hall of Fame. You leave us with your mark. You're leaving us with your presence. It's not just a take and go and you're wearing the item and that's it. There's more to it. There's a message behind it.
Yo,
An
bruh.
experience.
Yeah, bro, so in
you
actual
wanna
fact-
live in your mind. You wanna
yeah.
live in your mind.
In actual fact, bro, you don't even need to have your stuff in Markham's and Mr. Price and Nike and all of that, bro, because
You have to have your
building-
own
you
brand.
building
Yeah,
your
you have
own
your own
brand,
brand.
broski.
No, definitely.
You have your
The-
own store.
pushing the
But
whole
do you
value chain.
want to get it to a place where it's in like the malls, like the way Mr.
store
Price
store.
is here?
Yeah. No, definitely. That's the goal.
Even
where-
in Cape Town, across the provinces.
across the province. Looking up to Sheldon, what he's doing.
I was just gonna mention
Yeah.
that earlier also.
You
Like how
understand?
Sheldon's
Looking
moving,
up
yeah.
to Sheldon from the same streets of us, because at first we used to do Sheldon's personalized items. And then learning from him. We just need to burn the midnight oil like he did.
See, bruh, but
You
he's
understand?
pushing.
He's
but
pushing
but you
heavy.
see, that's the thing. And I was gonna say that it shows that it's possible.
Yeah, he made
Because
it.
I mean, this guy is doing things, bro, on a global scale at
You
this
understand?
point. And for those of you who may not know Sheldon, Sheldon is doing Legends Barber.
Yeah.
So he's a brown man from Eldos.
Yeah.
And I mean he's all over the place, bro.
You see, so like Mr. Zex, everything that we like I said with my team, it's whereas like we have a friend of ours, he's into sneakers, sneaker cleaning. Whereas we want to tell a story, whereas we were now on the morning show on ETV when we spoke to our dad. We told him that, listen, yo, we would like to build a value chain whereas us as local SMEs can be heard. Because Sheldon is not the only guy doing the most from Eldos. There's so many other stories. You guys need to come to the hood, to
And
the ground
expose these
level,
stories.
and expose these stories and let them hear what are they doing, what are they up to see and inspire other people. Because I just feel that it's not just the barber market. Sheldon has been flooding the barber market. No, man, here's Andy also,
Yeah,
man. Pull
yeah.
through, man. Here's a friend of ours, Dripped doing the most. Here's
Exactly.
Zake's pushing purpose. You
Purpose,
understand?
yeah,
So
exactly.
there's so much stories that needs to be heard, and we would like to be the plug and the platform with that. Not just pushing our narrative or just pushing our book. That's why we created the book. It's releasing soon. Al's Game Changers, where it's a platform where these game changers can come share their stories on that platform. That's Al's Game Changers, where people can learn. And that book will be available in the ND flagship store, where you can come and get an item where we're teaching you from all areas. You understand? We're teaching you literature, we're teaching you theory. We want to bring a learning culture in the hood, whereas they can also
Just
learn.
a whole movement.
A
Bro,
whole
and you wrote a book,
revolution.
ne?
Yeah,
You have your
yeah.
book,
It's
You didn't
not
bring
yet
it.
out. It's
Oh,
yeah.
It's in soft copies though.
stuff copy. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
bro,
broski,
keep
love
moving.
from all over, broski. And in particular,
Thank you so
Natasha
much.
saying I'm coming there when I come on holiday from Oz. So
Please, man, please.
Tasha's gonna pull through from Australia and,
Yeah,
and
wow,
check out
man.
the indie store.
Please,
so, bro,
man.
and that's the thing, and that's part of also why we have the Inside Show, is to do exactly that.
Yeah.
To expose those who don't get
Understand.
that exposure.
Yeah.
Who are doing so much and, like you're saying, burning the midnight oil, but then they never really get seen anyway. And also, especially as brown communities, and that there's a strong element of marginalization going on there.
True.
And so what we decided to do is like, okay, you don't want to give us a space, we'll make our own space. And like Ombisa says, Bowen say hier tafel.
Yeah, yeah.
And so we built our own table, 'n groot blou tafel.
Yeah.
En sit mics op het gesit en sit cameras om het gesit.
Yeah.
And we're out here now, you know, and at the moment we're going for 2,000 subs.
That's
and we're
amazing.
only a year into the game,
That's
you know, a year and a
amazing.
bit into the game. And so the reason behind that is again, bruh,
Yeah.
it's time for us as people who've been marginalized and been sidetracked to start saying,
Yes,
except,
sir.
whoa, ons
We
is
here.
hier so.
We here.
And
We
we're
here.
doing and we're doing a work on a high level of excellence.
True.
We're doing things on time. I mean, Gaten McKenzie was here last week.
Yeah,
and he
so-
walked in and he was like, yeah, bruh, we'll start on time.
Yeah,
Everything is
there's
working. The
order.
place is clean.
Yeah.
There's order. Because we've been given this name of like, jy sien die
We are
bushes,
slow,
hulle
die-
begin
yeah.
altyd laat. Hulle doen altyd so en
There's
so
no
en so.
true,
There's
bro.
no discipline and all
Yeah.
that. We've been given that. We've been covered by that same kind of
You
blanket. And we out here saying, no.
It's finished.
That is not right. There are
No.
people who do that.
Yeah.
But we don't do that. We give you a high quality brand,
Yeah.
high quality clothing,
Yeah.
on a high level of excellence, on a high scale.
True.
And that's what we're gonna give you. And it's time now for us to start
Showcase.
saying, wag, whoa,
Enough.
we're here and we're doing this thing properly.
True.
And so if you want to pull
Yeah.
through, and even before the show started, you were speaking about how they're like, this is expensive and that. We're like, yeah, you don't say that when you go to Nike and you're going to pay
Yeah.
2,000 rand
Facts.
for shoes.
Facts.
So here we coming in still 400 rand and you want to complain.
talk
No,
that
guys.
talk though,
Yeah.
bro. That's
Come, we need to
that's
respect
yeah.
each other here. We need to. I showed you this thing has a thick lining. You can feel its quality is thick.
It's
I
not-
mean, it's effort put in here. It's
Yeah.
not something a by the way thing.
That you can
So
just
let's
get
not
in
take
right
it-
I'm
through.
with that.
Yeah, let's not take it as the sin because of where we come from in our background. That everything must now just be
Yeah.
free and all of it.
No, true.
We must respect the hustle, bro.
Man, we're rewriting the narrative. We are rewriting the narrative.
And
That's
we're
the
doing a
book
good
slogan.
job. We're doing a good job at it.
So us as a collective, if we can preach that, trust me, Mzansi will cry.
See,
Mzansi will cry and come to their knees and say, listen, yo, we want to hear what you guys, because anything bad trends is much more faster than a good telling story. Why?
if they come to Eldorado now, it's about drugs.
You understand?
And they're fighting in the street. And look, they're burning tires in the
You
main
see,
road.
then
things.
that will go national.
That
But
will
if
go
you-
all over
You
now.
understand? So if you tell a good story now, only 50 shares. But tell a bad story, 1,000 shares.
Viral.
Viral. No, man. Let's rewrite the narrative of that. Let's rewrite. Let's us as a collective, as an ecosystem, like Ombiza said, let's work together. Let's empower. Let's help one another. Let's take, like this platform. We need to share it.
Exactly.
We
So
need to share it.
go share it. Go repost
Yeah.
it. We do it. I mean, we do it all the time.
Constantly, you
No
see.
matter who comes on the show,
Yeah,
we try
man.
and show that excellence. To say that,
Excellent.
yeah, man.
Of
Our people
timing.
is here. We're doing
Yeah.
things properly, you know. And that's
Now
a
we
good thing.
definitely on the brink of greatness.
Yeah.
And yeah, thank God for you, broski, and for
Thanks,
your
man.
hustle. We inspired by your journey. We inspired by
Thanks, man,
by
broski.
the fact that you came through. Yeah, showed us the juice,
Mm-hmm.
showed us the good energy, and so forth on, bro. We salute you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We proud of you, and yeah, like we saying, bro.
Thanks, man.
We there as well, bro.
Yeah, man. Thanks, man.
We're out here,
Well,
bro.
yeah, we
We're
out
gonna
here.
Do what we
Tap
need to
one
do.
another on the
We
back.
out
Of
here,
course, of
broski.
course. We're gonna be here, make sure things are working out.
Yeah.
Your side, bro. Some closing remarks.
So my closing remarks would be, Yellow Mzansi, everyone out there, keep pushing, stay humble, push your desires, know your purpose, fight for it because it won't come easily. No one will give it to you on a silver platter. You need to fight for it. You need to go after it by guns blazing because out there, it's a dirty platform, and we as a collective, as an ecosystem, you can join this movement with us and making a change on changing the narrative. That's my
Exactly.
closing. Big up, big up, big up. Thanks,
My
man,
brother,
for
thank you
having
for pulling through. It's been an absolute honor. Everybody's watching. Come on, let's show love. Let's show support. Let's make sure that we're doing the right thing out here. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys for being part of today's show. Please do subscribe. We're on 1,620. We're going to that 2,000 mark. We're getting there quickly. And so yeah, please do subscribe. Please hit the bell because when that happens, if we go live, people will know. It will send you a message to say,
Yeah.
okay, we're live. This is what's happening. This is what's on the show. And then, you can watch it. If you can't watch it in the morning because you're at work or whatever, it's going to be there. Come back from work, put on your
still there.
TV, make yourself a lekker cup of coffee, especially when the weather's like that. Put it on your big screen
Yeah.
and sit there and enjoy a nice hour with us and be inspired because all our shows is inspirational. We're always trying to make sure that you
Yes, sir.
leave with
Yeah.
something, that you can go and do, that
And
you can
feed off,
apply.
yeah.
And it works for your life, And so that's what we're all about. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been an honor. See you on the next one. Love you. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to it.
Good morning to the folks. What up to the youngins and bless up to the world.
And then Tay just put your info on blast like that.
It's what the people want to know, bro. My bad.
Nah, bro.